What if everything you think you know about reality is just the surface? Those fleeting moments, the déjà vu, the sudden chills, the strange pull you can't explain, might not be random at all. What if these are signals from versions of you living out other lives in alternate realities? Yes, it sounds impossible, yet here's the secret that few will ever understand. These whispers, these signs, could be messages from parallel selves, reaching across dimensions to guide you. If only you knew how to listen. In a world where we're told that everything is linear, that what you see is all there is, a hidden truth lies buried. Parallel realities exist, where every choice you didn't make, every road not taken, plays out in full. And those lives, they're not separated from you. They're sending you messages, signs cloaked in synchronicities and gut instincts, clues that can transform your life here and now. Most will ignore them, dismissing these signals as coincidence. But the few who dare to pay attention unlock an existence where universal consciousness and vibrational alignment bring their highest potential to life. So are you ready to pull back the curtain? To understand that those eerie moments, those strange connections, might just be your alternate selves breaking through to offer you guidance? Forget everything you thought you knew. There's an entire multidimensional universe waiting for you to awaken. Once you see the truth, there's no going back. What if the choices you didn't make, those paths you left behind, didn't simply vanish? Imagine those decisions you let slip away becoming real in another realm, with alternate versions of you living out those unchosen lives. But they're not silent. They're watching, crossing through the unseen layers of existence, reaching out to you through subtle cues and whispers. That strange feeling when you're drawn to something for no reason? Maybe it's not just a feeling. Perhaps it's a parallel self nudging you, sharing a sliver of their reality to guide yours. Chilling? Maybe. Yet fascinating, right? These versions of you are living their own truths, exploring alternate possibilities that stretch across the vast multidimensional universe. Quantum physics hints that energies can bridge these realities, merging vibrations and aligning souls across worlds. So when you feel a sudden, undeniable urge or an unexpected surge of insight, it might be one of these parallel selves crossing through the cosmic divide. They could be showing you a glimpse of their path, a vision of what might await you if you listen closely. It's like a dance of universal consciousness, each step vibrating in alignment with the deepest parts of your spirit. Consider this. Each of these parallel selves carries a piece of wisdom, a unique lesson gained through their choices and experiences. Perhaps one version of you has mastered resilience, another learned the depths of love, while yet another has fully embraced courage. In moments when you find yourself facing a crossroad, these versions might channel that knowledge to you, opening a portal to growth and transformation. Imagine gaining the courage to face a fear, or the wisdom to make a choice, as if guided by a version of yourself that's already lived through it. A mystical journey, hidden in plain sight, waiting for you to grasp it. Imagine every single choice you've ever made and didn't make, stretching out into a sea of endless realities. Each decision, each stray thought is like a stone tossed into a pond, creating ripples that form entire worlds, entire lives. These alternate realities are not mere fantasies, they're quantum possibilities, woven into the very fabric of existence, just waiting for you to glimpse their truths. In every moment, you're standing at the edge of infinite realities, holding the potential to awaken to any path you choose. It's breathtaking, almost surreal, isn't it? This vast web of realities means that every single thought, every moment of intention can open up a new realm, a parallel version of yourself. Imagine the power of that. With every conscious decision, you're not only shaping this life, but creating new paths, new versions of yourself in other realms. This isn't just a spiritual idea. Science hints at the same truth through the theory of quantum superposition, where particles, and perhaps lives, exist in multiple states. It's a dance of synchronicities, where each you aligns with a particular vibration, creating worlds beyond measure. But here's the true wonder. By becoming aware of these infinite possibilities, you can consciously shift your energy vibration to align with the reality that best serves your highest self. It's like tuning into a cosmic frequency, choosing the most harmonious version of you, and stepping into that path with intent. Think of it as manifesting potential. By recognizing your own power, you create a spiritual growth journey that lets you tap into the highest vibrations of universal consciousness. It's not about controlling every outcome, but understanding that your thoughts and decisions open new doors every day. Think about this. Somewhere out there in the fabric of the cosmos, versions of you are living lives filled with the wisdom you might need right now. Each parallel self holds a piece of the puzzle, a bit of insight gathered through unique choices and paths. Imagine being able to tap into that, drawing from the experiences of another you who's walked a path that might guide your own. It's like having a team of advisors, all of whom are, well, you. And they're there, ready to share wisdom if you're willing to tune in and listen closely. By consciously connecting to these other selves, you open doors to personal transformation that may otherwise be hidden. It's not just about knowing what they know, it's about feeling their guidance within you, a resonance that aligns with your current reality. Picture yourself faced with a tough decision, one that feels overwhelming or impossible to answer. You might suddenly feel a sense of calm, a quiet knowing that seems to come from nowhere. Yet, it's very real. Could it be a parallel version of you, whispering the lessons they've learned to help you along? These connections aren't just fleeting. They can be profound sources of wisdom for your conscious decisions. In times of doubt or fear, tapping into your other selves might bring clarity, as if another reality is lending you its strength. You may begin to notice an inner shift, a sudden clarity or spark of courage that feels oddly familiar, yet entirely new. This too is a form of synchronicity, an alignment of energies, a blending of experiences from across dimensions to help you grow. It's a quiet reminder that you're never alone, even in the depths of uncertainty. Have you ever felt that eerie sense of déjà vu, as if you've already lived a moment that's just happening now? Or maybe you've noticed odd coincidences, patterns or symbols that keep showing up, almost as if trying to tell you something. These moments are far more than random quirks of the mind. They could be signs from a parallel self reaching through the veil of another reality. These glimpses of synchronicity, of repeated symbols or familiar feelings, might be subtle messages, breadcrumbs from another version of you, guiding your steps along this path of self-discovery. Déjà vu isn't just a glitch in your memory. It could be a moment when two realities briefly touch, allowing a glimpse of a life you're living elsewhere. Imagine you've made a similar choice in another world, one where the scenery is almost the same, yet something feels just a bit off. That familiarity, that strange sense of knowing, is the echo of another you living that moment right now. It's as if these moments are hints that your consciousness can bridge worlds, glimpsing into parallel realities where life unfolds in countless ways. And then there are synchronicities, those meaningful coincidences that leave you wondering if the universe is in fact speaking directly to you. Imagine seeing the same number repeatedly, or crossing paths with someone who offers advice just when you need it most. These moments might be signs, fragments of energy vibrations from parallel versions of yourself who've lived these events, trying to show you the way forward. Each sign is like a quiet invitation to pause, listen, and recognize that these coincidences might be intentional, guiding you toward your highest self. Paying attention to these signs can awaken a deeper level of awareness, a shift in how you interpret the world around you. As you tune into these subtle nudges from beyond, your reality starts to feel more interconnected, as if woven with invisible threads of universal consciousness. Have you ever woken up from a dream so vivid, so real, that it felt like you just lived another life? Perhaps you did. Dreams are more than random flashes of our subconscious. They could be windows into parallel realities, glimpses of experiences unfolding in alternate versions of yourself. When you enter a dream, your mind sheds the limits of this reality, wandering into realms where your other selves exist. That familiar place you've never been, that stranger who feels like a close friend. These aren't mere creations of the mind. They may be fragments of another world, another you, reaching out. Think about those lucid dreams where you're fully aware, able to make choices and explore freely. In those moments, you're not just dreaming, you're exploring. Lucid dreams might even be direct doorways, allowing you to interact with parallel versions of yourself, gathering insights, witnessing their lives, learning from their choices. It's as if each night you close your eyes, you're entering a multidimensional universe where consciousness travels beyond the limits of this one life. And when you wake up, those memories, no matter how hazy, carry whispers of universal consciousness guiding you. Sometimes these dreams feel like déjà vu, familiar scenes from an unknown life, sensations that linger as you wake, and faces that feel too real to be imaginary. Pay close attention to these moments, for they could be more than fleeting memories. They could be messages, clues from parallel versions of yourself, inviting you to remember. Lucid or not, each dream holds potential to align with your spiritual growth journey, nudging you toward choices or paths that resonate with your deepest desires. Even a small detail from a dream can reveal a piece of your own metaphysical exploration. Ever felt like you're somehow out of sync with the world around you? Like everything seems misplaced? This unsettling feeling, almost as if you're out of time or out of place, might just be more than a passing mood. It's possible that you're experiencing a momentary overlap with a parallel reality, a reality where you're living a different life in a different world. This feeling of disconnection, rather than a sign of confusion, could be a glimpse into another version of you, nudging you with insights from a path you didn't take in this life. Think of those moments where everything around you feels strange or unfamiliar, even in places you've known forever. Maybe it's not your surroundings that have changed, but a subtle awareness that you're shifting between realities, catching a glimpse of the you from another realm. This disorientation could be your consciousness aligning with the vibrations of another self, creating an overlap that leaves you feeling displaced. Instead of ignoring it, Consider it an invitation to explore, an opportunity to feel what it's like in a different version of your own existence. In fact, these moments of disconnect can be a profound source of self-discovery if you're open to them. Sometimes, all it takes is a change in perspective. Ask yourself why you feel out of place. Could it be that another version of you has insights to offer, ideas or lessons from a parallel life? Perhaps this strange sensation is a reminder, a gentle nudge that encourages you to break from routine, to explore paths you've yet to take. By embracing these feelings, you open yourself to the wisdom carried across realities, wisdom that could reshape your current journey. Have you ever felt a strong, unexplainable urge to take a certain action, like a voice within saying, "Trust this"? That powerful feeling could be more than just a hunch. It might be a message from one of your parallel selves, guiding you in ways you can't yet see. When we talk about intuition, we're often quick to dismiss it as coincidence. But what if it's actually a bridge, a channel through which another you reaches out, offering wisdom from a reality just beyond this one? That deep sense of knowing is rarely random. It's almost as if you're receiving advice from beyond the limits of this world. Intuition works like a quiet but persistent voice, often emerging in critical moments, nudging you in directions that might seem mysterious or even illogical. Think about those times you felt compelled to change your plans, to avoid something, or to suddenly dive into a new opportunity. It's as though another version of you has already walked this path and is signaling to you from across the boundaries of time and space. Trusting this voice means embracing a subtle form of reality shifting, allowing the wisdom of your alternate selves to influence your choices in powerful, sometimes life-changing ways. This isn't just about making the right decision. It's about recognizing that your intuition is a tool, a way for you to stay aligned with your highest self across parallel realities. Each time you follow these impulses, you're tapping into a source of wisdom that transcends the limits of individual experience. It's a moment of synchronicity, a merging of consciousnesses across dimensions, guiding you toward your own potential. So when you feel that pull, that undeniable urge, consider it a sacred gift from one of your parallel selves, urging you toward growth and personal transformation. There's a powerful truth hidden in plain sight. The energy you radiate determines the reality you experience. To connect with your highest self, the version of you that exists in perfect alignment with your deepest desires and purpose, raising your vibration is key. Think of it as tuning yourself to a frequency that resonates with the best version of you, one who has already achieved what you're striving for. Techniques like gratitude, meditation, and self-care aren't just routines. They're tools to elevate your vibrational alignment, inviting the energy of higher realities into your life. Each moment of gratitude is like a bridge, a frequency that aligns your energy with versions of you who already live in abundance and joy. It might sound simple, but it's incredibly transformative. By focusing on what you're grateful for, you shift your vibration, opening the door to synchronicities, insights, and even guidance from alternate selves. When you meditate, you're quieting the noise of the everyday world, making space to hear the whispers of universal consciousness, the wisdom of your parallel realities. Imagine each breath as a step closer to the you that exists in harmony, peace, and fulfillment. Self-care goes beyond just physical wellness. It's a spiritual practice that amplifies your energy vibration, preparing you to manifest the potential that lies within. Each act of self-love sends a signal through the universe, aligning you with your highest self across all realities. Small daily choices like nourishing your body, setting healthy boundaries, or nurturing a positive mindset create ripples that affect not only your current path, but also connect with parallel versions of yourself who live empowered lives. Through these choices, you're tuning yourself to the frequency of growth, abundance, and peace. Your ideal self isn't some distant figure waiting at the finish line. It's right here, intertwined with each small, intentional choice you make. Daily routines, simple as they may seem, carry the power to bridge the gap between you and the highest version of yourself. Start with mindful practices like conscious eating and positive thinking, which shift your energy vibration and keep you aligned with your ideal self. Every action can become an act of connection, an invitation to align with that best version of you across infinite possibilities. Imagine starting your day by setting an intention, a quiet but powerful decision about how you want to feel, what you want to attract, or how you want to grow. This single act, practiced daily, strengthens your vibrational alignment, pulling you closer to the reality where your ideal self resides. When you carry this intention throughout your day, every step, every conversation, every choice echoes with the energy of purpose. You're not just going through the motions, you're creating a reality in sync with the multidimensional universe where your highest self flourishes. Another simple yet powerful practice is journaling, a method for grounding yourself in clarity and personal transformation. By putting your thoughts, desires, and reflections into words, you create a space for introspection, letting you observe your own growth and align with your personal growth journey. Each entry becomes a snapshot of your energy vibration at that moment, a record of your journey across parallel realities. Over time, this practice reveals patterns, synchronicities, and signs that deepen your connection to the wisdom of your ideal self. Have you ever noticed patterns, symbols, or recurring dreams that seem to demand your attention? These signs aren't just random. They may be messages from alternate versions of yourself, reaching through the veil of reality. Think of them as clues left by parallel selves, little signals from another reality trying to guide you. By learning to recognize, interpret, and track these signs, you unlock a powerful tool for personal growth, a roadmap to navigating your own multidimensional universe. The first step is to pay attention. Carry a journal and record any recurring patterns or vivid dreams, no matter how insignificant they seem. Over time, you might notice synchronicities, numbers that appear frequently, places you're inexplicably drawn to, or symbols that pop up in the most unexpected ways. Each detail could be part of a larger message, a hint from an alternate self who's experienced the path you're on. By keeping track, you're piecing together the guidance of parallel realities, creating a language that only you can fully understand. Once you start seeing these patterns, decoding them requires intuition and patience. Look for emotional responses. Sometimes a sign resonates deeply, stirring feelings that don't make sense in the moment. Those feelings could be the vibration of another self aligning with your current energy, offering insight you might not otherwise see. Trust that these signs are like whispers from your parallel selves, a reminder that you're connected to infinite possibilities, each with wisdom to guide you. Think of it as learning to read the language of your own soul across dimensions. Imagine receiving a sudden insight, a clear, almost otherworldly sense of what you need to do next. It's as if a version of yourself from another reality has gifted you the answer, showing you a path they've already walked. But here's the key. Knowing is not enough. It's in taking action that transformation truly unfolds. When you act on these insights, you're merging with the wisdom of parallel selves, choosing to live out the potential they're already embodying in other dimensions. Every decision to act is a step closer to the you who's thriving elsewhere. Think about the times when a new interest or unexpected opportunity lights a spark within you. Rather than brushing it off, consider it an invitation from another self who has already explored this path. Maybe you're suddenly drawn to a career shift or a creative project that feels oddly familiar. Acting on these impulses isn't just about curiosity. It's about consciously stepping into a new reality, aligning with a version of yourself that's achieved what you now seek. This isn't just intuition, it's guidance from your own potential, offering you the courage to manifest. Sometimes these insights urge us to make changes that seem daunting, even illogical. But remember, the choices that feel most meaningful often lead to the greatest personal growth. By trusting these insights, you're honoring the experiences of your parallel selves and allowing them to shape your journey here. It's about living with intention, recognizing that the decisions you make are in harmony with versions of you who've seen beyond your current limitations. This is reality shifting in action, a powerful alignment with the universal consciousness shared across your multidimensional selves. As you walk this journey of aligning with your highest self, know that every step resonates far beyond this single reality. Each choice, each moment of growth sends ripples through the multidimensional universe, connecting you with versions of yourself that exist across countless parallel realities. This path of self-alignment isn't just about becoming your best self here. It's about tapping into an expanded consciousness that transcends time and space. Every intention to grow, to seek wisdom, to follow your intuition brings you closer to a profound state of unity with all yourselves. Alignment with your parallel selves is a journey, a process of spiritual growth that unfolds with each conscious decision. Picture this. Each time you step into courage, peace, or joy, you're aligning with versions of you who already live in those states. It's like tuning into a higher frequency, where the wisdom of these other selves begins to flow into your awareness, guiding you forward. This isn't a destination, but a continuous evolution, a journey toward a universal consciousness that connects all your realities in harmony. And with each step forward, the path of alignment stretches further, revealing more layers, more truths, like an endless web connecting all that you are across infinite realities. The signs, the intuition, the glimpses of other lives, they're all calling you to embrace this new level of awareness, to weave these insights into the life unfolding here, now. It's no longer just about understanding. It's about living with this awareness, letting it shift your choices, trusting that every action creates a ripple across the multiverse. So what happens when you truly start paying attention? When you move beyond noticing these signs and start acting on them, letting them guide your reality. You might find that synchronicities come alive around you, aligning your steps with a power that feels almost inevitable. Your highest self, that ideal version waiting in other realms, isn't just some distant vision. It's right here, calling you to act, to shape your reality with intention and purpose. Now imagine amplifying that connection even more. learning how to speak directly to the universe itself, to ask for guidance, to listen, and to receive. What would your life look like if you opened up that channel fully? The next steps to make this happen, to reach out and communicate with the universe, are waiting.